What if the greatest motivation is found in the stillness of acceptance? Meet Elena, a woman who, once brimming with dreams and aspirations, found herself standing at the edge of despair. Just a year ago, she was on the fast track to becoming a successful architect, her designs celebrated for their innovative beauty. But as fate would have it, a sudden economic downturn shattered her world. Projects were canceled, firms laid off staff, and Elena was among the first to go. As she sat in her dimly lit apartment, surrounded by sketches and blueprints that now felt like distant memories, a gnawing question plagued her mind. Why had this happened? Fueled by anxiety and anger, she searched for answers, desperately trying to regain control over forces that seemed insurmountable. Here is where the Stoic philosophy whispers wisdom into our ears. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." But in that moment, Elena felt overwhelmed, caught in a whirlwind of loss. Raw emotion clouding her judgment, she blamed the chaos around her, a world that cared little for her aspirations. The days turned to weeks and the pressure mounted. Her identity tethered to her profession began to slip away, and Elena found herself drowning in uncertainty. The once comforting silence of her space now echoed with self-doubt and regret. She longed for the past, yet the past eluded her, like grains of sand slipping through her fingers. One evening, as she stood at her window gazing out at the city, a sprawling canvas of dreams and struggles, she noticed the old oak tree standing steadfast in the park across the street. Its branches swayed gently, defiant against the evening breeze. Struck by the wisdom coded in its silence, she realized this tree had seen storms and seasons of loss, yet remained unbroken, embracing the nature of change with an unwavering strength. In that moment, clarity washed over her. She recalled the words of Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." She understood that the currents of fate were indeed out of her grasp, but her response to them was hers to dictate. Elena took a deep breath, letting go of her need to control everything around her. She chose to embrace her new reality, not as a punishment, but as an opportunity for reinvention. With live fingers, she began to sketch once more. This time not the towering structures she had dreamed of, but small community spaces that nurture connection and resilience among neighbors, the very essence of her city. Her journey was grueling, but punctuated by moments of joy rather than despair. She leaned into new ventures, reached out to others, and listened. Each day she embraced the power of acceptance, mirroring the oak tree's steadfastness. As the seasons changed, so did Elena. Her work began to flourish anew, not in grandeur, but in the warmth of each connection she fostered through her designs. Through loss, she discovered a deeper purpose, a life lived authentically, grounded in the Stoic principle of amor fati, loving one's fate. What Elena came to embody was a profound truth. Acceptance is not resignation. It is the quiet revolution of self that ignites momentum. As we learn to let go of what we cannot control, we open ourselves to the joy of becoming what we were always meant to be. So I ask you, in the face of your own storms, how will you respond? Embrace the oak within yourself, for in every upheaval lies the seed of resilience waiting to bloom.